Now here's a story about a woman with dreams, so picture perfect at 13, an ebony queen. Beneath the surface, it was more than just a crooked smile. Nobody knew about a secret, so it took a while. I could see a tear fall slow down a black Jeep, shedding quiet tears in the backseat. So when she asked me, what would you do if it was you? Couldn't answer, such a horrible pain to live through. I tried to trade places in the tragedy. I couldn't picture three crazy niggas grabbing me. For just a moment I was trapped in the pain. Lord, come and take me for niggas violated. They chased and they raped me, even though it wasn't me. I could feel the grief thinking with your brains blown. That would make the pain go no. You gotta find a way to survive, cause they win when your soul dies. Baby, please don't cry. You gotta keep your head up, even when the road is hard. Never give up, baby, don't cry. You got to keep your head up, even when the road is hard. Never give up, baby, don't cry. I hope you got your head up, even when the road is hard. Never give up, baby, don't cry. I hope you got your head up, even when the road is hard. Never give up, baby, don't cry.
What's going on, chat? How are we doing, man? Shout out to everybody in the stream. Rest in peace to the GOAT. You know what time it is. I hope everyone's having a very, very good Wednesday night. You know what we're here for. You know what time it is. It is a late night convo, a little convo before bed, hosted by your mans, Elijah Torsi, aka Too Much AE, man. I hope you guys are doing all right. Hope you guys had a nice day. I know most of us are working on Wednesdays, so that's a bit of a bitch, but we're here nonetheless, fam. I can't lie. Don't know what I'm gonna be doing today. Probably just gonna be like a little thing. I know, apologies for the cameras apparently very, very want to pixelate and shit for some reason. I don't know. Let me see if I can actually make it a bit better. I don't know. Can I make the camera a bit better? At this point, I might have to firm the L. You know what? It's cool. It's cool. What resolution do I want to make this? Let's make this 1080. Nope. Okay. Oh, okay. There we go. How's this feel? I don't know how I feel about this. But you know what? It's cool. It's cool because apparently we just done some shit. Apparently. You know what? It is what it is, fam. Hope we're doing well though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to waste people's time, yada yada yada, all that shit, fam. Don't care. Don't care enough. I'll be real. I'm just planning on chilling. I'll be real. I want to go over my boy Mike's. My boy Mike's. He dropped this today. This is a stream clip. It's a long ass stream clip, to be fair. But I wanted to just like react to it a bit because shout out to everybody in the Discord, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in the Discord. I might as well just close it for now, yep. But good friend of the channel, Mike's, basically dropped this. We basically did a summer series every Tuesday at 10 p.m. Little summer series where we be, you know what I'm saying, chilling, and we just be basically just giving our life in it, pretty much. We just be talking about life, talking about things away from football, because talking about football all the time is boring. It's boring. So most of the time we just be chilling for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? In fact, let me put a headphone in. But we be chilling for real, just talking about life, talking about everything in between, just doing a bunch of shit. And last Tuesday, so basically 8 days ago at this point, we dropped another stream, another fire stream. In fact, the full stream is this one right here. This is the full stream. We basically just talked about a bunch of shit. As you can see, 52 minutes we talked about our mental health and shit. And I thought, considering, you know what I'm saying, Men's Mental Health Month, I talked about my mental health on stream. I figured we could have a little look at this, and we could just talk about us as people, innit? Or I'll talk about me as a person. If anyone in the chat wants to chime in, no problem. But this ain't really gonna be no entertaining stream, I can't lie. It's probably gonna be one of the more boring streams on the channel. Big up CJ, my guy. I hope you're doing well, fam. But yeah, this is probably gonna be one of the more boring streams. I've been chilling. Work is, well, I'm done for work for now, but coursework from tomorrow, so is what it is. But college ends next week, so sometimes next week I'll do a celebration stream or some shit. But yeah, just as like a little warning for people new to the late night shows or a little convo before bed shows, this is what it's about, fam. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really about crazy entertainment, jokes and all that. Sometimes it's just about us chilling. Question, have you played AKA Manto? I haven't. I have not. I don't know what that is. I can't lie, CJ. Aya told me that he was trying to bully you into playing horror games. And then I saw an unlisted live stream. I can't lie, that looked tough, bro. Man's trying to get you to play Roblox horror games. That's peak, CJ. I can't lie, that's a bit peak. That's a bit. But I didn't even know you did YouTube, my bro. I didn't even know. Well, you should have told me you did YouTube, man. I didn't know. But I basically figured, yeah.
This is probably the funniest guy that doesn't have a channel.
We'll talk about this and we'll talk about life, and you know what I'm saying? Feel free to drop any questions, fam. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them ones. Feel free to drop any questions in the chat, and we gonna be chilling. You know that ones. I'm gonna be chilling. I don't know how long the stream will be. Stream might be 30 minutes. Stream might be an hour. Stream might be 20 minutes. I don't know. It's already been 8 minutes. It might just be another 10 minutes, and then I'll go off. I don't know, bro. Big up Quez, fam. I don't know how long the stream's gonna be. That is the beauty of little convos before bed. That is the beauty. If it's a little convo, it will be a very little convo. If it's a long convo, then it's a long one. These are one of the only streams where it doesn't feel like I have a specific time limit on it. I stream until I don't want to stream, and then I end stream. That's simple. He called me a pussy for not letting me get killed by the enemy. I'll be real, right? Because I've seen shit like this on horror games. If there's like multiple like things that can kill me, let's say, right, you in a corridor, both sides are locked off by the monsters and they're just advancing. I'll be real, I'm a pussy. I'm closing the game. I'm sorry. I'm quitting the game. I'm deleting the game. I'm deleting my saved data as well, just so I don't have to respawn in that position. I don't give a fuck, alright? I am perfectly fine with living my life as a pussy. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. They can't tell me shit. I'll be real. They can't tell me shit. I'm gonna keep living my life as a bitch. No cap. And I'll be smiling too. I'll be smiling. They'll be calling me a pussy. I'll be smiling. You know what I'm saying? When I'm not letting people, you know what I'm saying, talk shit about me. Hell no. Hell to the no, fam. Big up Jay, my guy. I've been good, man. I've been good. I figured, because I haven't done a little live talk, a little convo before bed. I haven't done it for a while, fam. It's probably been like a month at least. I need to do just a chill stream as well, because I haven't done that in ages. But I need to start bringing those series back. That series back. Look up AKA Manto. Alright, calm. I'll look it up real quick. Let me move my mic. Sorry if that created a bunch of noise. But yeah, I think I need to bring back the OG series I had, man. Because I was actually doing well those series, and then I stopped because I had all these ideas. Oh, look at this shit. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Is this some shit I was getting you to play? What is this? Nah, man. Hell no. What? You gonna get this demon shit out of my face, bro? What the fuck? Nah, if I is trying to get you to play this, CJ, don't let I get you to play this game, bro. Yo, Imran's a fucking, he's gonna be a fucking bully, bro. Don't let him do it, man. Don't let him do it. This is insane. Have you seen Imran play? I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him play, no. I need to see it, though. I need to see it. I need to watch it. I need to play Outlast. The thing is, I actually have Outlast Trials. The only problem is I think it's a multiplayer game, and my boys played it once and never played it again. So I basically wasted my money. So I would just rather not, bruv. I'm the biggest pussy. Openly. Openly. You know what? You are what you eat, fam. I'm the biggest pussy. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. But yes, sorry. The panel opened up about their mental health struggles. Yes, that is me when I had good hair a week ago. Yep. This is last Tuesday. We was all on stream on Mike's channel. Big up Mike's, big up Alfie, big up Prime. And yeah, I just thought, why is my cat staring at me? I don't care. Considering we're going back to, I'm bringing this series back where we just do live convos. Even though this gets no views, I don't care, bruv, because I'm not in the mood to be like all hyper and shit. I don't. Shout out hyper, but I'm not in the mood to be hyper. I'm pretty much at my wit's end. A lot of burnout. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting towards the end of the streak. I can tell mentally I'm getting towards the end of the streak because I need a day off just to relax. But today is not that day. All right, today is not that day. We will be reacting to this, and we will be giving our thoughts, fam. If you have anything you want to drop in the comments, any type of question, anything like that, feel free to. You know what I'm saying? Feel free to. And without further ado, let us get into this clip. You'll like the clip of him playing it? We're going to have to go over that on stream. We're definitely going to have to.
Oh, bro, right now. Honestly.
I'd probably say another red flag of mine is I'm not good at showing my emotions. Like, I'm in touch with them and I understand them, but I'm not good at expressing them. Like, if I'm being perfectly honest, I actually can't remember the last time I cried.
Oh, neither can I. Well, I can, but it's been years. It's been years for me as well. It's been years for me.
And you mean like cries and like because of something emotional happening?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh.
Like for me, it's been 7 years.
It's been 7 rotted. I can't imagine going 7 years.
7 years is crazy.
Do you know what, Elijah? I related to something you said earlier about being very emotional when I was younger, and then being like why I am now, sort of thing. Like, so when I was in school, I used to cry a lot, bro, a lot, just because of the environments I was in.
Look at Alfie Bunning, fam.
And the last time I cried, it was literally like a mental breakdown in school. Like, I don't want to be here, sort of thing. That's when I was like the most at my low and stuff. And that was the last time I cried. Since then, I've had actually worse shit happen to me since then, but it's like I was in such a good state of life. It didn't affect me at that time compared to the environment I was in school and stuff. So it was like, that's why I haven't cried since. I didn't even cry like happy. I've never happy cried. I didn't even cry when we won the Conference League. Like, I've said this before. I don't cry.
Yeah, I've never happy cried either. I've never
happy cried.
I've never happy cried. I don't know if that makes me weird, but I've never happy cried in my life. I don't know. I'm just, the idea of me crying because something good happened is just kind of weird to me. I've never done it. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird for that, but I've never done it. I've never found the need to. I'll be real. I don't think anything. I don't remember like in recent history anything in my life that has made me like happy cry or anything that's been worth crying. I cried when we won Europa. I've seen some Spurs fans say that, to be fair, which is, you know, I'm not even. That is something that is cry worthy though. No cap. Especially as a Spurs fan, that is something worthy of crying about though, for real. Like happy tears. Definitely. I didn't cry personally, but that doesn't mean it's not something worth crying about. Like that's a perfectly valid thing to cry about. No cap. I think even Jay cried. The Hotspur Cave. I'm pretty sure he cried on stream. Like, wait, hold on, because he posted it on his channel. Hold on. Hotspur Cave. Let me see. Did he? I'll bring it on stream. Don't worry, guys. I'm pretty sure Jay cried. Yeah, this is it right here.
I'm calling Jaws.
Yo,
E. The quality is crazy, by the way.
come on! Champions of Europe! You'll never sing that!
And Jay's crying, innit?
You'll never sing that! You'll never sing that! Champions of Europe! You will never sing that! Hey, E-man, come on.
We fucking did it, bro.
We told them.
See,
We
like,
told
you
them.
see Jay in the bottom. He's crying his eyes out, fam. And you know, it's fair enough. I cried when I was in good pump. You know what? Fair enough. That's also a valid reason. Fair. As long as she didn't see you cry, you know what I'm saying? It's minor. Seems England versus Germany in the Euro 21 final. I seen the Harvey Elliott goals in it. But you see Jay in it, like, I want to see if I can get... The quality is so bad. Like, I don't know why Jay is such bad quality on his screen recording, but yeah, he was crying. He was crying his eyes out, fam. You know what I'm saying? He was crying his eyes out. And you know, it's fair enough. When's your next collab? It was supposed to be today, but Jay's working and I'm live. So yeah, I'd asked him when he's free, but Jay doesn't answer his damn phone, fam. I'll message him and it'll take him like 7 hours to respond, fam. Like, me setting up a stream with Jay, there's more chance of a stream happening where he just goes live and I just intercept in it. That's how it usually happens. Apart from when we had our show with R1, that was the only time where we had a premeditated show all the time. Most of the time, Jay's just going live and I'll just see he's gone live, and if I'm able to join, I'll join in it. Probably wanted to get up quicker so he didn't help the bit rate, as it would take longer to upload a video, which is fair enough. Yeah. Because I think he posted it basically the day of. Yeah, it was like literally the next day or something like that, which is fair enough. I wish I had face cam though. Like, I didn't have face cam on my stream at the time, but you know, it's fine. But yeah, overall point, I haven't happy cried, and even when we won the Europa League, I didn't happy cry. But it's perfectly fine to have cried when Tottenham won. 100%. 100%.
You want to have a kid or some shit, maybe it will happen then. But I don't do that. Like,
I hear it. It's one of the things I've never, because you know how people be like, oh, they'll bottle up emotions and then like they'll just let it out, like in like one big thing, innit?
Yeah.
Like I've always been that type of person where it's like I'll bottle up emotions, but then it will just like dissipate, you know. So I'm the type of person where it's like I'm not about to. You're barely ever gonna catch me shouting, but a lot of the times, like that will result in me crying. So like, I've cried in like maybe like a few months ago probably, but like it's not. You know, it's like the way I'll describe it. It's not because like I'm sad. It's like, you know, like dogs, right? Like if they're trying to get to like a treat or something, but they can't get it, so they start whining because of like frustration. It's like that's the reason like I cry. It's almost like frustration because like a lot of times I just like, this is why low-key I feel like I'm low-key like sociopathic a bit, because it's like I genuinely don't get angry, and it's like it's almost worrying because it's like how far
This is true.
will something have to go before I get like
this is actually something I worry about. I'm actually being so serious. This is actually something I worry about a lot. I cried when I got married. That's another one as well, fam. Perfectly normal. 100%. When you marry someone you love, perfectly normal to cry. 100%. Why do we have men's mental health when no one still cares? And this is why, right? I think I say it in this clip, to be fair, because I remember talking about it on the stream. But this is why, in my opinion, the men's mental health month, big up Ronaldo, fam, my G. But the men's mental health month, I feel like that's more important of a month than Pride Month, than BLM, than all that type of shit, basically. And I only say that because Men's Mental Health Month is the only month where the message isn't meant to be portrayed to other people. And what I mean by that, and I'm pretty sure again I say it in this, but I want to make sure I get this off my chest in it. When it comes to BLM, when it comes to Pride Month, when it comes to all these types of months, right? The whole point of it is to send a message to the people not part of the groups, right? So for BLM, it's meant to send a message to like white people or to people of other races, like this is black people and this is the struggle we go through and yada yada, right? For Pride Month, it's meant to be people who are not part of that community to all the straight people being like, yo, we exist, fam, this is us. For Men's Mental Health Month, it is not that at all, because there's no message being pushed onto women that men go through problems and we suffer with mental problems and life is hard for us too and we can't speak about this. It's literally just a reminder to other men that, yo, we have problems in it. But there's no actual like push to basically promote or to share the idea with women that men have these issues, which is why I consider this the most disrespected eventful month, I guess, but it's also the one that's supposed to be the most important, because it doesn't matter. Look at the people on screen, fam. Obviously me and Prime are both black, but we're completely different. Like Prime is Nigerian and Irish, I'm Caribbean and English, I guess. Alfie's a white English person. Mike's is English, but he's Indian and from Kenya. He's Indian and Kenyan. Different social backgrounds, different cultural backgrounds. Grew up in different parts of either the world or different parts or different countries. Even in London, different areas. Mike's is in East, Alfie's in South. I'm in Northwest. You know what I'm saying? Like, big up Hyper. To be honest, loads of people have died, I know, and I don't cry. My dad passed away and I didn't feel much. I just go on the punch bags when I'm stressed. It makes a difference. I hear it. I fully hear it. Because sometimes, you know what I'm saying, that's just the best way to go about it. To be honest, I couldn't cry when we won the final. I cried more when we reached it. It was just so happy we won the final. Crying didn't happen during the final seconds. I hear it, Boris. And I was really happy as well. Like, I mean, you guys heard I was on the phone to George on that clip. That was me on the phone. Like, you heard me screaming and shouting and shit. And I was doing it on stream. But I didn't cry. I didn't cry, no. But what was I saying? Yeah, it doesn't matter what your background is, social class, ethnicity, race, how much money you got, you know what I'm saying, if your family is in good condition, bad condition, it doesn't matter any of that. You know what I'm saying? Because everyone goes through mental shit sometimes. It's just how you deal with it. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. It's just how you deal with it. But definitely going to the gym does help 100%. It will help with that type of stuff. Like biologically, it just helps.
Like actually like pissed off at something,
Yeah.
like on a proper level, innit? Because it will just happen that things will just keep happening and I'll get more and more frustrated, and then eventually it will just like dissipate and I might cry for like 5 minutes and then that'll be it, you know. So it's like low-key I feel like I'm almost psychotic in a way, and it's just not healthy, but it's life.
Yeah.
You arrived late. Basically, we're just doing a little live convo. So this convo happened last Tuesday on our summer series panel on Mike's channel. It's me, Mike's, Prime, and Alfie, and we're basically just talking about mental health and stuff. And we're basically talking about like, because June is technically Men's Mental Health Month, and we're pretty much just, people don't talk about it. People don't really care. People don't talk about it, and we're basically talking about the last time we cried and shit. And can you, like, do you happy cry or do you not happy cry? The last times you just cried in general and all that type of stuff. I have days when I miss my family. I could cry. I'm so far away and can feel alone, even though I have 1,400 plus staff around me. I've felt that before. I mean, right now, like, it gets real boring in the house because my mom and my sister are not here. And they won't be here for like another week. So even for me, like, it's not comparable to you. Appreciate the synopsis, no problem. But obviously, Jay, it's not comparable to you because like you literally are on a boat pretty much 24/7. So it's not the same at all. But even for me, when I have to spend like extended periods away from my family, I do feel it after a while. And they've been gone a week, and I feel it. It doesn't matter how many times I go out with my friends, how many times I hop on stream, how many times, you know, I record with people. You know what I'm saying? If I throw myself into my coursework or to exam preparation or into editing, it doesn't matter how many times I take my mind off it. I just feel it. Like, I still feel it. Like, damn, these men aren't here for real. And it's unfortunate, but it's just how life is, isn't it? Just guys, who's HSV? You mean PSV? Fans are having a crash out due to us likely keeping Vuskovic at the club and not letting him go out on loan. That's not that big of a deal, though. You hoping him for a week sounds like a dream. It sounds like a dream, sure, but oh, there's a German. Oh, HSV. Okay, fairs. I didn't even know that. Was that like Hamburg or something? But you know what it is, right? It's nice for the first like 2-3 days because it's like you get to just relax a bit. But even for me, right? There's no time for me. Yeah, it's Hamburg fairs, so there's no time for me to really enjoy it because of just how busy I am. Like, if I'm not, obviously this is the last week of college, so I'm really just putting everything together. From next week, to be fair, they come back next Wednesday, and then next Monday is my last day, and then Tuesday and Wednesday I'm working anyway. So I won't really be able to enjoy the time because I won't really have any time where I can just relax. You know what I'm saying? But I don't bring people over to the house anyway, like, because it's not just my house. Like, if it was me on my own, it's different. Like, I can bring people up. But I don't trust a lot of people with my home address. And that's just because, like, if you give the wrong person your address, they could be on some weird shit and just share that shit around. And before you know it, someone you don't fuck with has your address. And when I'm living with my mum and my little sister, I'm not about to be giving people my address. I don't feel comfortable with that at all. When I live on my own, I can bring people to my crib, innit? You know what I'm saying? Because they're not going to go attack me at my crib. But when I have family here, I'm not about to start giving away IDs. Like, it's not happening. It's horrible, and every time I see everyone, they're older, and I can see you'll be glad when I'm back in August for 2 months, and I'll be away for 6 months again. Yeah, that shit sounds like torture, man. And the thing is, being away from your family for a little bit helps you, like, it really helps you realize how much family is important in people's lives, innit? And it sucks because, like, for me, right, I went through like a 4 to 5 year period where the only family I was able to talk to was my mom and my sister. That was it. And I was going through a period there of like, I was at my lowest mentally. So I didn't even want to speak to no one. So I pretty much just shut myself in my room for the most part. And I just said, you know what, fuck this. I need to damn grow on my own. I don't trust no one around me. You know what I'm saying? It's so in 20 years when you hit 40, you'll be taking pictures. Fam, I'll be fucking bitches until I find my wife, fam. You know what I'm saying? If that's when I'm 42, then if I find my wife at 42, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't bring nobody to. I just want to have my peace, you feel me? Yeah, it is that. Of course, I gotta share this house with these bitch ass cats. You know what I'm saying? But well, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But yeah, literally tomorrow I don't have the day off because I technically not working and I don't have college, but I'll be as soon as I wake up, I basically got to start coursework. Then I gotta go meet my boys at the library to do more coursework stuff. And then when I come home, then I got to start working on videos and then I'll stream. Or maybe I won't. I don't even know what I'm going to do for a stream tomorrow. I'm experiencing burnout, if you guys haven't been able to tell. I'm in my phase, like, for the last, I want to say for the last week, but like the last like 3 or 4 days especially, I've been experiencing a lot of burnout. And it's not a bad thing, and I can easily just like not stream, which is fine, because I think I've hit 30 days anyway. But the problem is, it's not because I'm tired of doing YouTube or like I'm burnt out from YouTube. I'm just burnt out in general. Like, I knew June was going to be like a really, really difficult month because I had like 3 exams plus coursework, plus I was doing streaming and shit. And obviously work is just work, innit? Like, that's the least of my worries. But like, just putting it all together in a sense, I dropped a lot of shit. Like, I I didn't really do anything social wise this month, like at all. We can never have too much of it. I appreciate that, fam. But literally, I didn't really do anything social wise. Like I didn't really go out with friends at all this month. I didn't really hop on the game for more than like an hour and speak to my friends. Didn't do no Discord calls. The only time I even did that really was basically with these guys on the screen, fam. Alfie, Prime, and Mike's. I would chill and we would talk for like an hour or two. But that hour or two is cutting into my sleeping time. It's not extra time I have in the day. So I would basically talk to these guys for a couple hours and then have like 3 hours of sleep before I have to wake up and start the day again. So I was pretty much sacrificing my sleep for social time. And if I was too tired, then I'd sacrifice my social time for more sleep. That's pretty much how this month has been. It's been pretty shit. Which is why I'm waiting till next Monday, the 30th of June, when I can finally be done with college for at least I'll be done with college, but the education side of it, I'll be done for a few months at least until I have to do one more exam. So I can just be fully done, not have to worry about it, and then I can actually just relax and focus on just work and YouTube. And it will be so much better because I have so many ideas that I want to do. Like I have another Blue Lock thing I want to do. Obviously, if you were in the stream yesterday, we was writing out some lyrics, you know what I'm saying, for a Spurs track. The 3rd of July, I think it is. I think it's the 3rd. But it's the Spurs Award show on Spurs Kings. I'll be hosting that with Marlon. So you'll see me there as well. I want to say there's something else happening. You know what I'm saying? I want to say there's something else happening, but I'm not sure. But even so, I'll just have more time to basically just care towards myself, pretty much. That's what I'll have. So most of the time, yeah, it'll be fine. But it's literally this month I knew was gonna be like a fucked month for me, and I ain't really been able to enjoy myself at all. And the only times I have been able to enjoy myself is basically cutting into the fucking my sleeping schedule. How you nominated and hosting? Well, I didn't choose to be nominated. All the nominations was done by Marlon and Ash. I think it was mainly Marlon, but yeah, they did that. I had nothing to do with it, so they chose to do that, and then they asked me because they knew I'd go off script and just do some bullshit. So I was like, you know what, fine, no problem. You want me to be myself and host it? That's the easiest thing I can do. Big up Rich, fam, my guy. I was like, you know what, cool. You want me to basically crash the show and be on bullshit? That's the best thing I do. That's what I do anyway. No matter whose stream I'm on, I be on bullshit. So fuck it. Why not? Why not? Besides my nominations, I'm nominated for funniest YouTuber, but I'm going up against Deji Expressions on Box Office. Make that shit make sense. Like, yeah, I'm nominated, but like, come on, I ain't winning no fucking awards. I ain't winning no fucking awards, bro. Ain't no chance. So you know what? I'm gonna live my life. I'm just gonna troll. I'm gonna do what I do normally, and yeah, we gonna have a good time, fam. Bro's doing a T-Pain when he's presenting awards. I'll be giving attempts at awards for his collabs. You know what I'm saying? It's we out here. We're gonna read it, and I know my name's not gonna be there, so I'm just gonna be. I don't know if I'm gonna be salty, or if I'm just gonna do the humble thing and be like whatever, and whatever's best for content, that's what I'll do. It just depends on how the chat reacts, because we'll probably have like a good amount of people in chat, so I'll probably go the salty route just to entertain the chat, but we'll see in the time, and we'll see. Let's be real, any of them that has Expressions in, he'll win it. Yeah, which is why I didn't think it was fair that Expressions was part of this, because like, come on, like Expressions is gonna win whatever thing he's in, bro. Like, let's be real, fam. It's almost unfair, and the winner is too much of Expressions, fam. You know what I'm saying? So you would win for realist Spurs YouTuber. I don't know if I'm the realist. I don't think I'm the realist, but I appreciate the sentiment, fam. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. I just need one for the best hair. You know, the best hairstyles. I think I would win that. If there was like a tallest Spurs creator, I think I'd win that too. I don't know, maybe the most cringe, I'd probably win that. Probably the most childish. Actually, no, Jacob would win that. I wouldn't win that. Expressions is the Don Robbie and Mark Goldbridge of the Spurs base with his presence. He is, 100%. That man are on another stratosphere, man. How tall are you? I am 4'10", fam. No cap. Isn't Jacob like 6'7" or some shit? I think he's 6'4". I think he's 6'4". Yeah. I was playing the game AK Manta and almost shit my fat. Bro, I'm not playing that game. I pulled it up. Not gameplay. I just pulled up the front cover as some masked Japanese gal holding a knife. I'm good. I'm good. I'm not playing that, bro. I'm not playing that. I'm just saying if it was a pickup game, as long as Jacob can hoop, we won't lose. I will say that.
That's the thing. Like, I feel like I've gone through a couple of things over the past couple of years where I've been like, if this was younger me, I probably would have cried.
Let me know if the audio is alright, by the way. You're 7-Eleven. Hey, big up the 7-Eleven crew, man.
But it's like, I mean, but I think it's because it's a case of, you know, when your life is going a certain way and then something hits you and then that's the boiling point. Like,
how much would it take for you to play it? Audio's good at fairs. How much would I take to play it? I need 100, bro. I need actually that's too much, to be fair. That's too much. Now I can't be out there being crazy. 100 is too much. Because the content will be content in. 75? Yeah, 75. You know what, 75. I was going to say 50, but Boris reminded me of my value. You know what I'm saying? It's going to have to be 75. And look, Imran's making bank off his videos, bro. Man's getting like 5K every video, fam. So you know what? You might have to contact Imran, CJ, and just ask him, like, yo, just splash the cash, man, if you want to see it that badly.
I feel like a lot would have to happen right now for me to get to the previous boiling point I was at. And it's not because my life is so good now. I'm not
be in the whole fucking game. Okay, no. I need more. I need more. Okay, hold on. I'm looking this up. It depends on how long the runtime is. Okay, hold on. Because I wouldn't do it all in one go. There's no chance. Hold on. I'm looking this up. How long is the runtime for AKA Manto? 90 to 120 minutes. Okay, that's not too long, actually. All right, that's actually not... If you die, you lose your progress. Oh, okay, yeah, never mind. Yeah, I'm good. Okay. I'm gonna have to increase my price, bro, because, yeah, to dedicate myself to finish a scary game. All right, how about this? To play it, I need a 50. To complete it, I need at least 100, bro. A flat 300. Hey, to play it once, I need a 50 piece. I'll need at least 100. Maybe 100 cheapen it a bit. Nah, because if I die, I lose my progress. I'm never going to finish this game, fam. I'm never going to finish it. 125? Fuck it, man. 125. Yeah, man, 120. To play it once, to stream it once, if I complete it the first time streaming, then it's just a 50 piece, innit? But if I'm streaming it for like 2-3 hours and I don't complete it, hey, wrap it up, man. I'm gonna need 125 the next go around. No cap.
rich. I'm not like where I want to be by any means, but it's a case of my life was so fucking shit like 5-6 years ago, 7 years ago, whatever, that it's a case of comparison. That's why I'm GVO Mike's in good vibes only. I have the good vibes only mindset of I've been through worse, so I can get over whatever like will appear in my life in the future, sort of thing. That's the mindset
That's what
I used
GVO
to have
stands
anyway.
for.
Yeah, that's what GVO stands for.
Okay.
And
That's
I've had
dope.
that since
Don't know
yeah,
why
I've
my
had that
mic
since
is so
college, Alfie
bad.
knows. But to be honest, like
Nice.
I haven't, to be fair, I've had more of that mindset when I was in college, because college was like the break from school. Like, finally, I get to do something specific that I like. I'm around people that want to do the same thing as me, so it's refreshing compared to being in a shithole. When I went to school in fucking Gants Hill, which is next to Ilford.
Yeah.
Boy, oh my days.
Yeah, CJ 150 now.
She seems so social though. What gives you? I'm curious to what gives you that idea. It might just be because I'm hosting.
It's just YouTube.
Like, on
Yeah,
YouTube, innit? 'Cause,
YouTube.
It's YouTube. Yeah.
like,
Yeah. People might think we're more social than we are just because of YouTube, innit? He's a West Ham fan. He's been through some dark shit being a West Ham fan. Thought we had it bad, but they had it worse. Yeah, true say, like, you know what it is, right? Tottenham are definitely more bantered than West Ham. Tottenham, in my opinion, the most bantered team on the planet. But at the same time, at least West Ham, or at least Tottenham, sorry, are not in the actual position of a West Ham, innit? That's one thing we can say, and that's what we say for a lot of teams. Yeah, we take more stick, we take more banter, but at the end of the day, we're still like, even if you don't want to say top six, we're still like that kind of team, innit? You know what I'm saying? We're still at that level. So yeah, for West Ham, tough, innit? Tough. It's peak. That's all I can say, man. Prayers up to West Ham, innit? Prayers up, blessings up. But such is life. It's just one of them games, innit? But to be fair, he picked United. He wanted United to win the Europa, so fuck him. No cap. But this is true, though. YouTube will make you think, oh, we're so social. I ain't gone to meet my friends in the entire month of June. Yet some people will think I'm fucking social. Just because of how I deliver myself, how I am on stream, all this type of shit. Yeah, no. I'm an alien gizzard on the screen, fucking well and green. Yeah, man. That's what happens, bro. Every once in a while, the screen goes green in it, because that's how, if I open my OBS too quickly, it goes green. But that's just what happens. Are you an Arsenal fan? Chill. Yeah, Alfie's my guy, fam. Alfie's my guy, fam. You know what I'm saying? We chilling. You know what I'm saying? Even though he's an Arsenal fan, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It don't really matter too much, innit? We haven't really had no like Arsenal versus Tottenham debates anyway, because that's just not our dynamic. So, yeah, we just be chilling. Every once in a while, alien jizzes on your setup. Pretty much, yeah. You know E.T. in it, like, you know the extraterrestrial movie, the E.T. in that. It so happens that my first two initials are E.T. as well, so I just summon the alien and it just jizzes on my screen. That's how it goes, bro.
I probably talk more in these couple of hours than I do for the rest of the day.
I agree with that too.
I hear that.
Because I'll be real, yeah. Like, I'm gonna get to your comments in a minute, guys. Because sorry about it, just conversation flows and stuff.
Yeah.
But
I said E.T. Nut Home. Is that what we doing, bro? E.T. Nut Home. Saying that while your profile pic is a bee with a green background is insane.
like, for example,
Plays loud ass music when she chases you. Yeah, 150 locks, bro. I need 150 to complete that game. No cap. I've locked it now. 150. 150, bro. Man said she teleports and plays music. I need a 150 in my account before I touch that game, CJ. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't care how much you and I try and get me to play that game. I need 125. I need that. 150 and an extension clause if he gets halfway through, an extra 25. Well, we like Chelsea's negotiation for Hazards and that, bro. Just get as much as we can. I hear it, though.
I don't do well in big circles. Like,
Mm.
my friendship's quite a big circle, like, to be fair. Like, but I don't have many close friends. But my close friendship circle is a big circle. I don't really speak that much in there, but everyone plays their role in their circles that they're part of. Which is why I'm not on like mad panel shows or anything. They actually see me as like on these kind of shows sort of thing, where it's like
I actually agree with this a lot. I don't like being on big panel shows. A very good instance of this is literally Boardroom Talks yesterday. 7 man on the panel, barely got to speak. And when I tried to speak, I got interrupted every time with shit that you just didn't need to interrupt me with, but you did. And you know, it's fine because the game's a game, innit? But yeah, this is why I prefer 5 people or less on a panel, to be fair. You know what I'm saying? This is why they're throwing numbers around like it's hopscotch. But literally, 7-man panels, 6-man panel. Nah, bro. 5, for me, preference-wise, 5 is the max that I'd probably go to. if it's a preference. Like if I'm going to someone else's channel though, I'm not about to tell them who the fuck they should put on the channel or not. But for me, maximum, you know what I'm saying? When I'm seeing 7 man on a panel like this, when I'm seeing 7 man on a panel, this is how it ends. It ends like that. This is how it ends. When there's 7 man on a panel, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like slowly but surely, I just couldn't be bothered. Just could not be bothered, fam. Because it was like, bro, spent my time trying to talk, did not happen. Having a friendship group is so toxic. I hate it. Get 700,000 messages a day. Yeah, I can't lie. I'm only really part of. How I mute? No, I take that back. Every group chat that I'm part of, I have muted. And the only reason I do, big up Daniel, by the way. The only reason I do is just because there are times where, like, everyone will be messaging in the group chat, so my phone will keep vibrating and it pisses me off. Because it's like, bro, if I wanted to pick my phone up and look at it, I would. But it's like, I can't be asked sometimes to look at my phone. So when I'm constantly, like, when I'm trying to do something and my phone just keep vibrating because people are messaging, it just pisses me off, so I just mute the chat. Because I know people be like, oh, put on do not disturb or some shit. What if I actually get a call from, like, my boss, or I get a call from, like, my mom or something and my phone's on do not disturb? You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather not have to put my phone on do not disturb, so I block out everyone. I'd rather just block out the group chats. And then when I feel like going to the group chat and seeing what I go on, I'll go in it. Yeah, there's too much man talking at once, facts. 4 men and that, at that, only ones not loud were you, Jay, Radar, and Yao. Yeah, literally, even Hotspur Cave, bro. Hotspur Cave was quiet as shit. He was trying to talk for ages, wasn't working. Jaws was obviously trying to mediate. Box Office was being Box Office, doing his thing. Jacob was doing his thing. Rated R was doing his thing, but mostly he was trying to listen and then cut in. It's only when Harry Winks was brought up out of all players and it was a problem. And then Yao and Box Office went back and forth. Me and Jay were like, we're trying to jump in, get some points out, and we'd get drowned out, fam. You know the ones. We were just getting drowned out. Big up Paul, my guy. But yeah, we were just getting drowned out for the most part, innit? My girl said to me on the phone, her phone vibrates so much, she has, oh, okay. So she just be using it like that, fairs. 7-man panels, people talking over each other like it's House of Commons. Basically, bro. Basically. It should have just been a Jacob Box Office show at that. Yeah, literally. Nah, you know it is, right? All you had to do was take away me and Jay, and this would have been a 10 out of 10 stream. No cap. Because we could play this whole stream and you man would see, right? Like, Jesus Christ. Look, the first time I talk, when's the first time I talk? In fact, it didn't even matter the first time I talk, I'll be real. But like, the only thing I wanted to bring up was like, because you have so many men on a panel, everyone has to get their say in. So a lot of the times, if you're like me, right, because you guys know me now, I'm not about to beg for the mic. I'll wait until I get an opportunity to say something, and then I'll say something. I'm not going to beg it. So most of the time, the convo just goes on, and I'm not about to beg it. So because there's 7 man, that's 6 man that needs to get their opinion off, and then someone who needs to fucking mediate. So more time, I'll end up going like 20, 30 minutes without saying shit. And at that point, it's just like, what is the point of me being here? I no disrespect to anyone on the panel, innit? It's nothing like that. But I'm just talking about big panels in general, because when I was trying to get my name around, and like people knew of me, but they didn't know me because they knew me from the Henry video, and they rated that video. But at the same time, they didn't actually know me as a person, and I didn't want to be known as the person who just did an exposed video. I want to be known as me, as Too Much of E, as Elijah. I want to be known as Elijah. So I was going on a lot of different shows and trying to get my name out there. Big up Paul for the 2, fam. Thanks for the hard work. Bro, you guys are the reason I'm doing this hard work, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not even hard work, in my opinion. You guys make it enjoyable for me, no cap. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, man. But I appreciate it, Paul. It means the world, fam. My G. Thank you. I hope that thank you was worth it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I try my best to actually show, because I actually do appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I just hope that I can not sound too dismissive. if that makes sense, when I move on. But bro, I appreciate it, Paul. Thank you so much, my broski. It does mean a lot. It actually really does. But yeah, because everyone has to have their say. It's a thing where it's like, I'm just gonna be chilling, let 30 minutes go by, I won't say nothing, and then I'll try and say something, but because someone else has been itching to go, because everyone's waiting their turn, something will just happen, innit? And it's like, there was a time, right? This was like the last time I spoke. And where was it? Where was it? It was around here somewhere. But basically, I had said something. Not too fan of the box office. Is negative and thinks his opinions are bigger than his. You know what's about box office, right? Box office is. I don't think box office. Okay, no, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I meant. What I thought in my head. He's like Ty of AFTV. Nah, he's not like that at all. I don't think so. But box office. You know what it is, right? He's here for the entertainment factor. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he doesn't know his Spurs, because he does. He knows his Tottenham. He knows his football, 100%. What I'll say about box office, though, is that the way he looks at football is extremely different to the way anyone else looks at football. That's probably the way I'll say it, innit? And when he's debating people, he won't he'll stand on his opinion almost to a fault at times, innit? And so there are times where it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying, he got the better of you, man. Just like, you know what, just say fair play, you know what I'm saying, you was right, I was wrong, and then move on. But Mr. Box Office being the main event, you know what I'm saying, he has to have the anime protagonist moment where he just keeps getting back up and keeps getting back up until he gets that W, you know what I'm saying? That's what box office be on. So at times it's like, you know, come on now. Come on, Mr. Box Office. You know what I'm saying? Come on. But even if that's me being kind of, what's it called? Even if that's me being extra generous, if people want to say, aka he'll die on this hill. That's the way to say it. Okay, that's the way to say it, Boris. Yeah. He'll die on this hill. Yeah. You know what it is? If I just thought of that term, I could have just saved all that fucking yeehawing and seesawing and all that shit. He'll die on this hill, basically, fam. I wouldn't even lie to you. I can't stand box office. I'm around the Spurs community a lot, as you know. Yes, he's a weirdo. You know, and that's fair enough. People are entitled to their opinions. That's all fine, innit? One thing I will say is the reason why I'll never like slander box office like that is not just because like I respect box office. Like I respect the fact that he's on a lot of shows, because it means he's not afraid to hide. And even if he's wrong, which there are times when Mr. Box Office is wrong, yes, he will die on his hill 100%. But because he goes on so many shows and he has his opinion challenged by so many YouTubers and so many people on panels, I do respect that. Obviously, he's not perfect. There are times that he's wrong and, as Boris says, dies on his hill. You know what I'm saying? Which is understandable. But I am also slightly biased to box office because he kind of helped me into the YouTube scene. He got me my first appearance on Spurs Kings TV, and he's always showed me love and support. So I can be slightly biased towards the main event. You know what I'm saying? So if you find me not committing to certain criticisms about the box office, just know that is the reason. I'm a bit slightly biased in it in my personal experience. Let's get back to mental health. Yeah, we'll get back to that. Let me just finish all these comments and we'll get right back to that because I don't want to spend too much time talking about this. George should have got control of the panel. Lewis Chelsea fans doesn't want to shut up. You don't care. You know what it is, right? George is looking for the videos, innit? He's been doing the clip videos. Like pretty much all of George's like videos, like the last like 30 of them, that isn't SSNs. It's literally just been of clips of streams that he's been on or hosted. So he allows the chaos to go on so he can get the clips in it. That's what it is. Jacob trying to do ad-libs like he's Offset, just killing the flow of the debate. Yeah, clip farming, basically. Yeah, I can't lie. I understand what Jacob's doing, and it's great for content. No cap. It's great for content. But it was just... It would have... You know what it is? I got slightly frustrated, but it's only because of how many people, again, are on the on the boardroom talks at that time. If it was like 3 or 4 people and he was doing it, I wouldn't have a problem with it because I'd have more opportunity to speak. But it's like when I don't have an opportunity to speak, and then when I do get to speak, I instantly get cut out by 2 or 3 people who want to say something, plus someone's ad-libbing. It gets a bit jarring sometimes, innit? But yup. I can understand what you're saying, but he's known to waffle a lot is irrelevant, can't stand it, limit, which is fair enough, innit? Which is fair enough, Paul. No problems at all, innit? It's, you know, it's people are just they're entitled to your own opinion. I fully respect it. You know what I'm saying? I'd respect it if someone said that about my takes as well. So, you know what? I respect it. 100%, fam. Could you imagine yourself debating with Robbie? I cannot. I don't even think I'll ever be on that level. But stranger things have happened. You know what I'm saying? Stranger things have happened. I've gotten to 1,000 subs. I think me getting to 1,000 subs is more strange than me ending up on a stream with Robbie, you know. So anything's possible.
4 people, like on Capital Conflict on Lewis's channel, or like on Omar's channel or something.
Yeah.
But it's like, there's not many times when you see me where there's like bare people there, because I fade out, because I want to speak when I want to speak, sort of thing. I don't have much to say, but when I do speak, I don't like to be talked over, or I don't like to be like just ignored, sort of thing. So I will be social with people I trust. I'm not social with everyone. If you're nice to me, I'll be nice to you, sort of thing. I try and let people speak before I approach conversation with them. Other than that, I'm more.
I don't fully agree with this. I've learned that you have to be social at all times, pretty much, in it, or social enough. It depends on how much you value being social, in it. You need thick skin to be on YouTube, guys. I think you'll be fine. Maybe. Maybe. I mean, to be fair, if I'm putting this stuff about me on YouTube, then yeah, pretty much, in it. But I think especially when you don't want to be social is when you have to be social. And I mean that in terms of, like, even meeting new people for the first time, you have to be social, because if you're standoffish and then the person that you're meeting is also a little bit standoffish, you're just never going to be able to have that connection ever. Like, you're never going to have to be. And I think that, because Mike's will basically go on to say, like, when he's meeting new people, that's when he'll be standoffish. And it's like, I kind of sensed it a bit when we first met, which is why I tried to be a bit more social about it, but then again, not be too, like, you know what I'm saying, too like, glazy or whatever the term is, innit? How's your family been? They've been all right, man. They in St. Lucia. They live in their life right now. Talked over is something my 4-year-old would say still. Bears. Sorry. Little burp there. But yeah, I think times where it's like, if it's one of those things where you're trying to be social and they're giving you those 1-word answers, like, at that point, what can you do in it? Like, I work with some people at my job in it, and it's like, I try and talk to I talk to them on like some just calm, like friendly type shit, like, you know, normal work shit. And it's like couple of the gal, they'll just be giving me 1-word answers, and it's like, okay, at this point, what am I supposed to do in it? Like, I've tried being social, I've tried just like on some chill shit, you know what I'm saying? Nothing on no weird shit or nothing like that. Just ask them, yo, how has your weekend been? You know, you got any plans for your evening after work or something like that? Or like, you know, just simple shit, like in the normal flow of the day and conversation. And you're just getting hit with those 1-word, oh, I don't give a fuck really kind of answers. At that point, yeah, they don't want to talk. No problem. I'm sure Karen do my work. But a lot of times, if you meet someone being standoffish, it's mainly because they're nervous too. So what I try and do now is go out of my way to try and talk to them. And if they're like giving me standoff vibes like, yo, I don't actually want to talk to you, no problem. I'll carry on. Big up Daniel, fam. My guy, hope you're doing well, broski. I appreciate you appreciating the streams, man. You know what I'm saying? At job, some people just want to get through it without much fuss or speaking. You know what I'm saying? Which is fine, innit? Which is no problem. Like, some people don't want to be talking like that, and some people do want to be talking like that. You know, it's all right to be either one. But if you're always just standoffish with people, or you hesitate to be social because you don't know them, at that point, like, you're just gonna be standoffish with everyone, and you could miss out on actually having a great friendship with someone because of how standoffish you are. Like, I know a lot of times where I could have easily had like more associates in college, or not in college, in sixth form, or more associates in secondary school, if I was just like open enough to speak with people and all that type of stuff. But I wasn't. And it really just kind of messed up, or it really limited the amount of friends I had in it. You know, them ones. It's just how it goes, innit? It's unfortunate, but it's life. It's life, fam. Is that Paul with a super sticker, fam? I didn't even know we had super stickers. I should have known, to be fair, but damn, we got super stickers up in here. Damn, Paul, appreciate that, man. Man's looking fresh with the shades and that. Hey, I appreciate that, broski. I appreciate that, fam. My guy, bro. Thank you so much, Paul. I almost yanked off my glasses when I did this. Insane. But thank you so much, Paul. It does mean the flipping world on everything, bro. Thank you so much. Fucking goated, man. Doing well, bro. I've been contemplating about leaving the security job due to safety issues. I'm the only guard on site during the day. Hey, your health comes first, Daniel. No cap. Your health comes first, because I know it's a money thing, but at the same time, how you gonna earn money if you get fucked up because you're the only security on site? Health is more important, man. You know what I'm saying? Because then you won't be able to work any job. Paul is goated 100%, fam. I haven't even started dating. I know I'll get rejected, or I'll regret it so much because I'm chopped. So I'll just wait for someone who wants me for who I am. With Ronaldo, I hear it, and it makes sense, like your thought process. At the same time, though, you got to get out there because you never know. That's what I'm saying. Like, when it comes to being social, there's a lot of people who will not want to be social with you, which is fine, because it's like that for everybody. And there's no doubt, by the way, that attractive people have a cheat code, 100%. But you'll be surprised at the amount, if you just like exude confidence, which is easier said than done, in it. It's like saying, oh, you're broke, just go make money, in it, or you're homeless, just go buy a house. It's that type of saying, in it. But hear me out. Release a YouTube track where the gal will talk in soon come, in it. Soon come, Anton. But it's one of them ones where if you're able to just talk to people, and the way I did it, right, is that no homo. I started talking to guys because it was easier, not on no crazy tip, but like just learning how to have conversations. Like, I would just speak to other guys and learn how to have conversations and keep a conversation going, and just all like normal type shit. Like, we talk about football, or we talk about life, or we talk about galley, or we'll talk about whatever, innit? Like, we'll just talk about anything, really. And it was just to a point where I got normal and comfortable with being able to just talk to people, or like talk to, I guess, like guys about whatever, innit? Like, if they were having to go through life shit, or we're pre-ing the gal, you know what I'm saying? Or we were pre-ing like the football, whatever. It just got easier to have that type of conversation. So when that happened and I got cool with that, I eventually started just talking to women. And not on like on a trying to get with you shit or nothing like that. Just talking to them about the same type of shit. Talking about life, talking about what they're going through, talking about what I'm going through. Just talking about shit, innit? You know what I'm saying? Just talking about whatever. Is that Paul with another super sticker? Hey, Paul, you've been going crazy. What's going on? Damn, Paul. I appreciate that, man. Paul is on a mad one. Flipping hell. Yo, Paul, my guy, fam. And I'm sorry, by the way, for everyone's comments and stuff. I will get through every comment, I promise. But I do want to give Ronaldo this bit of advice, and I want to finish giving this advice. But Ronaldo, once you get used to just talking to random guys about whatever, and it like just chilling. And to be fair, me working in retail, working in a supermarket did help, because I'd have to just talk to a bunch of random people about shit and learn how to keep a conversation going. But then I switched that to being able to have conversations with women. And it doesn't even have to be women my age. Like, you could start off like with talking to older women, for example, because they're nicer and they're more willing to have a conversation. So you could start off with stuff like that, and then eventually you'll be able to have conversations here and there with women your age, and just on some normal thing, not even on I'm trying to get your number, none of that. Just on like a normal level to where you can just have a conversation. And then you'll progress from, and this is the stage I'm at, progressing from normal convo to asking them for an Instagram or for a number or for a Snapchat. And I've been able to do that a couple of times, but nothing consistent. That's where I'm at right now. But literally, I had to go through all them stages when I was like 17, 18. You know what I'm saying? I had to start off because I was that socially introverted, don't know how to talk to people, couldn't do shit. I was that type of person when I was like 16, 17 years old. That was me. And it wasn't until I started working where I had to start opening up to people. I could barely speak in my interview. I was that type of guy. Like I could barely speak to people. I was nervous. You know what I'm saying? I was one of the people the voice would quiver and shake and all that stuff. But I just had to build my confidence up, and I started off with the easiest thing to talk to was talk to my colleagues, talk to my male colleagues just about the work and shit, and then they would progress into actual stuff outside of work. Then I'd get used to talking to customers randomly about stuff, then start talking to customers about life shit, and then starting talking to women about the shit, and then starting talking about to women my age with the shit. And that literally, it's a whole thing. And for some people, they just have it. I'm not one of them people. I had to learn. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like you're not one of the people either. You're like me. You gotta learn. It's just what it is. To be honest, I've lost all connection with my mates from secondary school and sixth form, as I like to keep to myself. But met a mate online from Scotland during lockdown, and probably my best friend. And that's normal, man. And yes, I've met him IRL and met him a few more times, and we're looking at planning a lads' holiday somewhere like Miami or some shit. Oh, that's cold, Boris. That's cold. But it's normal. Like, losing contact with people in secondary school and sixth form is normal because you just go through life. Like, I don't even think there's anyone from sixth form that I still talk to now. Let me think about this, actually. Yeah, I have one of my best friends is from secondary school, but I don't talk to anyone from in sixth form anymore. Yeah, I stopped talking to all of them. I look funny, but yo, I'm making money. Yep, digital underground, facts. Trust me, the company will replace you the day after you get hurt at work. Yes, facts. Just supporting a proper guy. Yo, I appreciate it, fam. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. But you being in the stream is enough, man. You ain't got to send more. As I scroll down and see you sent another super sticker. Oh my gosh, fam. Hey, you ain't got to send no more, fam. Hey, look, I appreciate it, poor fam. You being here is enough, my broski. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, though, man. Honestly, thank you, thank you. Fuck's sake, man. I'm so bad at receiving just gifts in general, fam. Hey, yo, Paul, it means a lot, though. On my life, it does mean a lot, man. I appreciate it. Okay, though. Confidence is key. Yes. Basically, yep, Quez here, there. Confidence is key. I don't know how to keep a convo. That's the problem. I'm dry. Pause. Wait, yeah, which is fair. Honestly, I understand it. I understand it. And I can relate on to some level. Not to fully, because I don't know your experiences in life. So I can't fully relate, but I can only empathize with you not being able to hold convos because I was at a point in my life where I couldn't hold convos as well. And it's not something that's going to just change overnight or change in a month or change in a year maybe. It could take like a couple years. But the thing is, you're still young. So there's not like a proper time limit on it. It's not like you're 40, 50 years old and you're socially awkward. It's like you're younger than me, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I don't want to obviously put your age out there, but you're like around my age or maybe slightly younger. So you have the time to get there. You know what I'm saying? So don't rush it. Don't feel like you have to just run out and start just chatting to people all the time. Like, you don't have to. You don't have to. It's something that will naturally come along. And for me, I didn't even start learning how to get better at talking to people until my second year of sixth form, which is after secondary school. It was literally when I was like 16, 17. So I'd gone through I'd gone through my preteens, gone through like my early teenage years, and I was still having these problems. So he's trying to get with the cougars. Fuck's sake, man. I said Paul's handing out stickers, dollar bills at a strip club. Oh my god. Absolutely, thanks, Elijah. The job hours are perfect, but the safety part is waiting for sure. Has anyone done restaurant busser before? I haven't. No. I haven't. Almost giving you half the amount to get McDonald's meal. I'm not spending this money on McDonald's meal. I can promise you that, fam. I can promise you that. I'm not spending this money on McDonald's, bro. Paul is the GOAT, facts. And those rhymes last night were cool. It was, man. We're gonna be doing that. If you guys don't know, yesterday, I had a few mandem in the stream. Archer was in there, you know what I'm saying? Subdue was in there, Jay was in there. But we had a lot of people in there. We were basically writing a little song, you know what I'm saying, a little rap as a warning to Spurs YouTube thing, man. If you want to know more about that, you can check out the live stream from last night. But yeah, we was spitting in there, man. There was a lot of, I didn't know that you guys had the writing skills that you do, but it was like, damn. If you need beats, let me know. Shit, yeah, I'll have to talk to you down on the side, man, for real, for real. But for this one specifically, we got a Boondocks beat because I just happened to find it, and because I can make we can make easy Boondocks references, so I was like, you know what, I'll just use it for this one specifically. But this probably won't be the last time I do it, so if anything, Dan, we can definitely work in the future, 100%, fam. I'll be there. I can't lie, I raised an eyebrow when you paused that. I'm so bad at receive. Oh, okay, fairs. You know what, Hyper? Fair enough. I didn't even realize. You know what it is? I guess I'm on George's type timing, innit? He was saying a bunch of wild shit yesterday. I guess I'm on that type timing where I'm just saying some bullshit. You know what? I apologize. I apologize. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir, of course, Daniel. We gonna work in the future, defo. I used to be on the radio spitting bro back in the day. Holla if I can jump on. Okay, say no, Paul. We're definitely gonna have to do stuff like this, man. You see, this is why I love being part of a community. You know what I'm saying? Because I can just learn new stuff about people all the time, man. You know, that's I got a bunch of spitters. No Diddy, just for hyper, just in case of that. No Diddy. But I got some people who can spit some bars, fam. You know what I'm saying? That's cold. We're gonna have to work on something, man. Soon enough, we're gonna have to work on something, man. Good thing with talks like this, as you get older, you can see it in someone else. Yeah, literally. And you know the thing is, obviously, I'm not old, innit? Or I'm not like an older person because I'm about to be 23. But the difference is in between me now and me even a year ago is insane. Like a year ago, chat. Like even if you just talk about it in a YouTube sense. 1 year ago, chat, I had about 300, maybe 400 subs on my main channel, not this channel, my main channel. Had about 400 subs and no subs on this channel 1 year ago. Now I've got 1.1k on this channel, 600 on the other channel, and I've been streaming every day for a month. You know what I'm saying? Collabed with who have I collabed with? Collabed with Sava. You know what I'm saying? Collabed with Lee Gunner. You know what I'm saying? Collab with Northside. That's all in the space of a year. It's crazy. I'm off work early doors to see you guys in the next one. Respect, fam. My guy, Paul. Take care. Hope you have a good day at work tomorrow. Don't work too hard, my guy. Fam. Don't work too hard, man. But take care. Take care. But yeah, man, a lot of shit can happen in 1 year, man. Collabing with a bunch of people who I knew of. I didn't really watch them, but I knew of them. Like I knew of Northside, knew of Lee. You know what I'm saying? Knew of Sava. Well, I didn't actually know. That's a lie. I didn't know of Sava. But obviously, when you first start Tottenham YouTube, Sava's one of the first names you find out about. You know what I'm saying? Collab with so many different people, fam. It's mad. It's mad. You know what I'm saying? It's mad. But let me carry on with this video, innit?
Than find just being solo, and that's not a sad thing, by the way. People think being solo is a sad thing. It's not. Being solo is like I'm at peace. Like yeah. I can just, if I just have headphones on and I'm listening to music, I'm happy. And if there's not much that I need, I'll be so real. So I'm actually like, I would say in the scale of social, I'm like right in the middle. Like I'm social with the people I need to be social with. Like other than that, I don't need to be social. Yeah. I don't need to be social. I do have social anxiety, but that's more so from the past rather than now. I just have social anxiety with new people.
I'm the GOAT? Nah, I wouldn't say none of that, bro. I'll say it when I'm talking my shit, but nah, in reality, no, innit? No, we just chilling. We just chilling. That's the thing, innit? I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys in the chat. So, nah, I'm just one man, fam. Collectively, yeah, we a problem. We a problem. Collectively, we a problem.
No, when I'm meeting new people, it's like I don't really want to talk to these people. I don't know how they're going to be like. Sort of thing.
I'm very antisocial. It's just when it.
I hate my mic in this thing, by the way. Every time I record or someone clips me, I have the wrong mic on and it pisses me off. You know what is? I'll be underrated. I agree with that, to be fair. I agree that I'm underrated, but at the same time, I'm not too mad about it. Like, I'll play up to it, like in streams or in chat, or like, I guess when I talk about it in the song that we were making. But I'm okay with it because I know that the route that I want to take content wise, I'm going to be underrated, which is fine. And what I mean by that is, unless it's the man them, I'm not collabing. It's that simple. I'm not collabing unless it's the man them, or unless I think it's gonna be like a crazy stream. So like, for example, I'm not about to start hopping on channel to channel to channel to channel no more. I'm not doing that. Everyone in the community knows who I am, or at least knows of me, or knows my name. Even if they don't watch me, even if they don't subscribe, it's fine. They're not gonna be on stream saying who's that every single time no more. So I've done my job. My focus mainly now is on the people in my circle and you guys, this channel, my channel. Because, for example, Box Office, I love Box Office. He spends his time going on every channel under the sun and doesn't make enough content on his channel. You know what I'm saying? So everyone knows Box Office, but he don't really make his own content. He don't focus on his own content enough. Me personally, I think I focus on my content too much, and I could be going on chat. I think I have more pull than I actually have in it. Like I could get on a Northside stream, for example. I could get on a Sava stream if I want to. You know what I'm saying? I can get on a Tottenham away stream if I want to. I can get onto all these streams if I want to. The problem is that I don't want to because I'd rather be here with my 10 viewers chatting with the man them, the people I fuck with, the people that fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to do. So as long as I'm not really on streams like that, as long as I keep to myself a bit more, unless it's a Hotspur Cave, unless it's a Do-Rag Diaries, unless it's a United Spurs of America, unless it's one of those, and then unless it's outside of Tottenham YouTube like Mike's or Alfie or Prime, you know, unless it's one of those guys, or Touchline, sorry, I can't believe I forgot Touchline, but yeah, unless it's one of those, it's like I'm not about to be all over YouTube on these shows like that. Probably not in it, unless I get a specific invite and I'm like, you know what, let me at least try it out, maybe. So maybe if I get an invite to maybe like one show here, one show there, I might go see what it's like. But as long as I do this thing where it's like I'm gonna keep to myself, I'm gonna focus more on my channel and growing my channel and doing stuff with on stream with people who I know and like me and like my content, I'm gonna stay underrated, which is fine. I'm perfectly fine with that. But I will grow at a different speed. I'll see a lot of people overtake me. I'm chilling. I'm chilling because I know I'll go live and I have people that I'm cool with and people who are cool with me watch me. So I'm chilling, man. I'm alright with being underrated.
Comes to meeting new people, I'm not awkward as much anymore. But I'm still very antisocial.
The last
So I'm
time
not cringe.
last time I cried was
Prime takes
probably
so
like a
long.
week ago. I woke up
Oh, fairs.
thinking about my dad, and I cried for like
Okay,
5
I feel like a
minutes,
dick
and then
now.
I got up and went to work.
I
But before
I
that,
forgot he said
the
that.
last time I cried was when my dad died 5 years ago.
I think for me, the last time I like properly cried was, I think, 2 or 3 days after I got jumped. Because I spent I spent the majority of that time people messaging me, people trying to talk to me saying you all right, and I was constantly, I'm one of those people that I don't like talking about my shit. Unless if I can avoid it, I will. That
I promise you, bro. It looks like it looks like I don't give a fuck here. It really does. It looks like I don't give a shit here. I promise you I do. I promise you I give a fuck. It's just, bro, like sometimes when I think, I just kind of forget that I'm on stream. So a lot of the times I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it, man. I need to think, and then I'll think for a bit, but then my eyes will end up darting around. But it really looks like I don't give a fuck. I promise you I give a fuck. I promise.
that sort of thing. So I think I spent those first few days after it telling people I was fine, and then after that, I think I just locked myself in my bedroom and bawled my eyes out, and I haven't properly I haven't cried like that since.
Sometimes, you know what that is? Sometimes, like,
Look at me, bro. Elijah's in deep thought. That's pretty much what it is, bro. Look at me, fam. I've got the whole stance. It doesn't help that I'm in a suit and tie, like I had got home from work. And then I think, was I on the boardroom talks? No, I wasn't on the boardroom talks this week. I think I just gotten home late and I was still in my shirt and tie. And I just hopped on the stream and it just, you know what I'm saying? Elijah the thinker, you know what I'm saying? But plotted the next move. But this is really how I am. Like, I'll be real. Like, and again, I think I speak about this, so I'm not gonna go too much into detail. But I lack a lot of emotional intelligence. Wasn't this late night and you didn't eat either? Yeah, because I'd gotten home late because the trains were delayed. So I'd get home around 8 o'clock, then I'd eat, and then I'd be able to get on stream. But I got home at like 9 something because the trains were delayed and it took me ages to get home. But yeah, most of the time, by the time I get home, I haven't eaten yet. Problem is that in real life, well, it's not a problem, but in real life, I lack a lot of emotional intelligence. I think that's just due to me not having like a lot of experience talking to people for ages. So what would happen to me is that it would look like I don't care, when in reality, it's me just trying to process what's been said and then figuring out how I'm gonna respond. Because I'll feel the emotions, but in terms of me like processing it and regurgitating information and all that type of stuff, that stuff is where I struggle. So a lot of the times I just end up like, you hear me say fairs a lot. That's just something I say because a lot of the times I'm processing information. I don't know exactly how to respond, but I try, which is why I also suck at saying thank you when people do nice shit for me. Like when Paul was big up Paul every time, salute to the broski. But when he would send his super stickers, or when like Jordan would donate, or when Ronaldo would become a member and all that stuff, and it's like, I'm genuinely so fucking thankful. But sometimes it feels like it's hard for me to properly show it, which is why sometimes it feels like I might go overboard, because I don't mean to, but at the same time, I always feel like even though I express my gratitude, it's not. It may come across as I'm not thankful enough, so I always feel like I have to try and sell it in a way, because like genuinely, like let's say someone donated something, right? I would genuinely be really happy and I'll smile and say thank you so much and then move on. And then it would, in a way, I don't want it to feel like, oh, this person's like, they've used some of their hard-earned money and they've donated it to me. Like that's a big thing. I don't care how much money it is. It could be £1, it could be like 50p, it could be whatever. People have chosen to take money out their pocket and donate it to me. That means their fucking lot. It's a big deal, no matter what the money is. And I will always be grateful, but sometimes I want to make sure the person knows that I'm grateful. You know what I'm saying? It just, yeah, man. I feel I worked night shift alone for years. It became very antisocial. I'm actually working my social skills again. So you already know it, because like until like a month ago, like a month or 2 months ago, I was only doing night shifts. So yeah, it was fucked. Night shifts mess up sleep schedule too. Yep. Yeah, literally. It's shit, man. It's fully shit. How'd your finals go? Do you know what you got yet? I'm sorry if you already said it. Nah, don't be sorry, man. For in terms of the actual exams I've passed them. So all I've got left is the coursework, which is mostly complete, but I'm going to tomorrow basically dedicate the whole day into sorting everything out, making sure everything's answered, make sure everything looks good, because it's not only a lot of writing, it's also like design projects and stuff. So it's a big ass fucking thing. So I'm gonna be working on that, and I'm gonna meet up with some of my classmates, my friends, and we'll work on that and finish everything. And then next Monday I'll be able to turn it in. If it's all good, then I'm done, and then everything will be finished. So in terms of the actual exams I had to sit and write, I've passed everything. So yeah, that's amazing. Just the coursework that's left. Get all of it done, handed in by next Monday, then I don't have to worry about any of this shit no more. At least for the next couple months. I could just say fuck it, man. You know, I could just say fuck it. But yeah, everything's gone well, man. I've been able to get enough revision in while doing all this streaming and working and all this shit. So yeah, it's been great. Oh, 3 days of night shift starting in 6 hours. Oh gosh, that just makes my head hurt, man, listening to that. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise, man.
It's a good physical energy to like get out of to then set yourself off for the next however many days, months, weeks, whatever it is. Because think about it, if you haven't cried since then, I've seen you grow since then. Like it's kind of like it correlates, sort of thing. You let all that out there, and that's what that is, sort of thing. And then look where you are now. Like we all have like boiling points. Like there's nothing wrong with like crying or anything. But what I will say, when it comes to that whole debate of like, you know, not going back to the relationship talk, but you know when it's like crying in front of your girl or whatever, like if you're crying in front of people, like it's calm, like you can't control your emotion, but you gotta make sure that the people you're crying around will actually like these are people you can trust, man. Because like using that shit against you is one of the most evil things that you can.
Yeah, this is the one thing I'm actually very scared of when it comes to relationships. It's the idea of my girl ever like throwing my emotions in my face, basically. Because and you know what, before I even get into that, let me make sure I read the comments out, fam. You know what I'm saying? But you got 3 days of night shift starting at 6 hours. God damn. Then I go security for 12 p.m. to Lord have mercy. Hey Daniel, you're going through the grind, bruv. Then again, you're still studying. I have this week off. I didn't do anything in school. Yeah, man, that's just because we only technically have one class in a week. So basically everything is pretty much self-study. Like we have that one day in which we do lessons and stuff. Everything else is self-study. So if you don't fucking understand what's going on in lesson, you gotta go home and in your own time do extra revision and studying and figure the shit out. Plus there's a lot of design projects you gotta do and all these exams, and it's long. A lot of it is just self-learning, innit? I feel we never got my sleep schedule right. I feel like I missed out on years of life. I fucking hear it, man. Hey, nah, yeah. It's not fun. Night shift is not fun. Yeah, it's not. It's not. And that was the hardest part, because for me, I'll be doing night shift. I'd get home so late and then sleep for like 1 hour and then head to college. Like that is the worst part of it, really. Like I couldn't even concentrate. I'm falling asleep in lesson. I'm struggling to take notes, struggling to concentrate because I have to work night shifts, and it's like, oh, it's not easy to get day shifts. What am I supposed to do? Not get paid, and then not get paid, and where am I gonna live? Like my mom ain't gonna, she ain't gonna let me stay in the house and I'm not working, even if I'm in college. So yeah, it's one of them ones where I just had to tough it out, like getting a couple hours of sleep, and then going straight to work, and then going straight to college. Like, that's literally what it is. Trying to make the most of my 30s. I'm severely depressed in my 20s. Oh, you was? I hear it, Daniel. I hear it. I fucking hear it. That's pretty much for me. Like I was severely depressed in my teenage years. Now in my 20s, I'm trying to make up for it. I'm trying to, but I guess we'll see. We'll see. What I was gonna say about this though, hold on, let me go back 5 seconds.
You can trust, man, because like
yes, the worst thing for me, right, is if sorry, man. If I'm in a relationship with someone and she decides then to throw like my emotions in my face, I think that's basically a deal breaker the first time it happens, because for as long as I've lived with only women, I can't say or do shit without getting thrown back in my face at some point. And it hurts because they're the ones that you love, innit? Like those are the people that you're willing to die for, all that type of shit. And they just be they'll throw anything back in your face that they know about you. And it really does fucking hurt. So even if and this is why I'm so big on communication. Why does Alfie he looks so angry, bro? What the fuck? I can't even zoom in. He looks so damn angry right here. Fucking hell. But yeah, the one thing I'm big on is communication, innit? And it's only because I'm actually like, that's one thing I'm actually scared of. Like my girl one day, like we're having some sort of disagreement and she just throws my prior emotional state in my face. That would honestly, that would kill me inside, innit? It would kill me inside. No cap.
Using that
Uh,
shit against you is one of the most evil things that you can.
I do agree that you shouldn't cry in front of your woman. If you can help it, you should. I do agree with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, unless you can really, 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 really trust a person, which is even then
No,
it's
but
difficult.
even if you can, even like if she's your girl,
Even
then
then,
obviously you can trust her. I still don't think it's a good look to crying, unless it's like something like
Suicide.
dark. Like if your parents die, then
Yeah,
fine.
that's what I'm saying.
But like unless it's something extremely like like that, I don't agree it's a good thing to cry. But usually what I do is
Which, yeah, that's just the reality of life, innit? Reality of life is, we can't cry in it. I'm not opening myself. Never. I've learned that with life fairs. So someone done screwed you over. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate, bro. You know what it is, right? When it comes to me, it's hard for me to not open up in a sense because I've done that before. But like once we're at the topic, I'm okay with opening up. But getting to the topic is where it's a struggle for me. Like for example, when I did my mental health stream, right? Once I was in the flow of it, I could just talk about it. But getting to that point, like when I'm setting up the stream, that's the hardest part. When I'm sitting in my chair, you know what I'm saying, about to press go live, that's the hardest part. When I'm loading the videos up, that's the hardest part. Like those are the hardest parts for me because I just like as a guy, you learn to like steer away from talking about your own mental health and stuff like that because society has already taught you that it's a no-go zone. So for the most part, you just learn to kind of just scur away. But as soon as you get into it, like you get into the situation, I should say, you're able just to just rattle off everything because it's just pent up aggression, really, or not aggression. That's probably the wrong word, but it's something that's just pent up because it's like we've all been waiting to talk about it for ages. And it's like, damn, you spent all this time waiting, trying, and we just couldn't talk about it for ages. And before you know it, we're out here just talking about everything that happened. But it's just getting there is jarring. Elijah, how did it feel when you won the Europa? I was very happy for 2 days. And then afterwards, I was back to normal. Like, we won the trophy, right? And then the same day we won the trophy, I ended my stream because I did a watch along. Sorry. And then I went on George's stream to celebrate with him and Jay and to talk shit to Hooks and Catch. I then went back to my own stream. No, I went from there to Mike's stream. I crashed Mike's and Prime stream to talk my shit. Then I went back to stream on my channel. Then I went to Jacob's stream. He was streaming with RSM and Hotspur Hippie. So I was there. So that was a bunch of streams I went on right after the final. Not even the next day. On the same day of the final happening. Then I went to work, came back, and streamed again. And then after that, I just felt tired. And then so I think after that I chilled for a bit. And then once I was finished chilling, I just didn't have the energy I did. So after really like 2-3 days, I was done. I was like I was happy enough, like as happy as I am for like Spurs and for everything in general. It's like how long am I supposed to be that happy for? Like I can't sustain emotions for long periods of time. I can't I can't remain happy for long periods of time. I can't sustain like anger for long periods of time. I don't know, just emotions. It just feels like effort sustaining emotion for long periods of time. So I just don't do it. Is Eze ever going to join Spurs? I don't even know at this point. It's been going on for so. It's like Embuemo to United. It's been going on for so damn long. We don't know, fam. We just don't know. At this point, wrap it up, man.
It's like, I don't know. I get very down, and the Paul said she agrees. She doesn't want her man crying in front of her. I hear it. No, but usually what I do, and I don't do this on purpose, but like, I get extremely these past few weeks. To be fair, I've been better than last week, but before that, for like 3 weeks, I've been extremely like low, like suicidal low, and I've just been locked in my room, either editing videos or just being on stream with like you guys. And I'm
Respect to Prime for saying this, by the way. It takes a lot.
It's like that's keeping me from like doing something. And I've been low like that before a few times, but like I don't know. Like I guess if you're going through things in life, finding some sort of an outlet, I guess really does help. Or just finding something that will distract you.
This is it. This is what YouTube was for me, which is why I love YouTube. I want to be a YouTuber full fucking time. And yes, I'm in college and doing all this shit. And yes, I'll probably end up becoming an electrician. But it's not in my heart. You know what I'm saying? It's for the bread. Because this is what I love doing. I love making videos. I've just found out I love streaming. Didn't realize I love streaming because the idea of getting in front of a camera and entertaining people for hours on end without a break, without being able to edit, scared the shit out of me. So I never tried it for real. I actually enjoy this a lot. No cap. I just enjoy this whole aspect of things. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be annoying in a sense of the way I want to do content will mean that I don't get to reap the benefits straight away. But if I'm able to sustain what I do, I will reap the benefits eventually. But yeah, YouTube is what I unironically saved my life. So yeah, I love it, fam. So much hype about these signings, Eze, Simmons, Semenyo, and Buemo, but no movement. Yeah, I'm saying no movement like it's Ariana Grande hitting the twerk, fam. No movement whatsoever. None. It's tough, man. It's tough.
Wow.
Do you know what? Going on what Prem said, I would say when in my darkest times in school, the best thing I didn't think I was the kind of person to be like I'll deal with it on my own sort of thing. But I felt better.
Spurs defense. You know what I'm saying? No back but ran through, fam. You know what I'm saying? Bust down, Ariana. I want to see you bust down. Bust down, Ariana. Do. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, man. No disrespect to a new Japanese player that signed for Spurs, but this reeks of regurgitating the same transfer window. Yeah, no disrespect to Taka, innit? But yeah, this is a Levy side though. But anyone who, sorry, I'm yawning, I'm tired. Anyone who fell for Daniel Levy saying, "Oh, I want to win the Prem," or "We need to win the Prem," and "I want to win champs." If you fell for that, yeah, then you're just a moron. I can't lie. Levy been saying the same shit for like a decade, and it ain't got us nowhere. So it is what it is. Personally, think we need to sign a better striker. I'd be going all out for Vlahovic. You know what? Yeah, if you know, Gyökeres is so fucking stubborn. He wants to go Arsenal so bad. If he just decided to go Juventus, we could snipe up Vlahovic for like slightly less as well. Like we'd get him for slightly less money than Juventus want because they'd want Gyökeres instead of him. You know what I'm saying? Literally, if Vlahovic is rated at like 50 M's, for example, we could get him for like 35 M's, 40 M's. Because that man would want to spend the money on Gyökeres. I think Vlahovic on 300k. Okay, never mind. We ain't getting him. Never mind. False alarm, chat. False alarm. We ain't getting no 300k a week player, man. False alarm.
Dealing with shit on my own than I did talking to other people. Because do you know what it is, yeah? It's good to encourage a different outlet of dealing with something, yeah. But what Prime said is what the same way I dealt with something. It's like I used to do music. I used to just put all my emotion out in the music, or I have YouTube as a hobby now. If I'm
This is what the song came along. Again, for people who are new in the chat, if you check out yesterday's stream, I was doing like we were writing lyrics. Gonna be putting out a song in a couple weeks. You know what I'm saying? This is the inspiration for it. Mikes and Alfie used to rap. Jay raps right now. 374k a week is insane. We are not getting Vlahovic. Keep him away, bruv. But this is the inspiration. No, I'm not a rapper. Shout Super Hot Fire. I'm not a rapper. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, big up Kudos, my guy, in it. But yeah, literally, yeah, I'm not a rapper, but it's inspiration, in it. I might be able to hear a bike tune if I put out a song. So fuck it, man. Like 1 year left on his deal, wants to play Premier League, currently earns 200k a week, and we got Paratici who brought him to Juve. But will we pay him 200k a week to come Spurs though? Is the question. Would we pay like 40, 50 M's and then spend 200k a week on him? I don't think so. Because you know, I think Paratici would want to do it if he wants Vlahovic. He'd be willing to. But it's Daniel flipping Levy. The Voldemort is the question. It is the Voldemort.
if I'm like, and there's been times, yeah, like not very recently, but like months ago or the past few months where it's like, oh, something's happened. And it's not that deep, but when it gets deep in your head, it's just like, oh, I can't, I've got to do a video, I've got to do a stream or whatever. But then doing a video or stream will help. Like finding something that you can have fun with, like will distract you. Like some people will feel better talking to people that are close to them. That's cool. Some people will feel better talking to a therapist. That's cool. Some people will just feel better on their own. Being on your own is not necessarily a bad thing all the time. It's a case of if you deal with issues better on your own than you do with other people, then it's not a bad thing. Trust me. Like, because I've been there. I've been like, like people have tried to help me, and I'm like, I don't really need anyone's help right now. I just need to be by myself. I just need to be by myself. Like, I just need solace. I just need peace. I just need quiet. I just need to find out and figure it out on my own. And also, figuring it out on your own will give you a different kind of lift. Like, it just does. Like, it gives you that sense of independence as well, which is very important as well. Like, people, there's always that debate about like showing the right type of emotion or whatever. You can just show honesty with everything that you do, but it's emotional or not. Like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Like, it is what it is, and then learn from it. Like that's the only thing. That's the best bit of advice I guess I could give someone.
Yeah.
When it comes to like dealing with that kind of stuff as well. Like I probably can't. When it comes to like
Crazy screenshot, by the way. Currently playing Son 190, 170 for Romero, 175 for Matters. Which is fair enough, yeah. We could actually sign Vlahovic for 200k, which is fair. That's fair. You're right. That's fair. That is actually diabolical, yeah, I hear it. People thinking that Spurs will sign Kudos from West Ham, not gonna happen, leaving it triggering that release clause of 85. I don't even want Kudos anyway, so you know what, Fairs? I'm not really the biggest Kudos fan anyway, so fuck it, keep him away.
Dealing with that kind of stuff as well. Like I probably can't go into the deepest of the issues I went through in school and stuff because it don't matter now because it was 10 years ago, or 8 years ago or 6 years ago because I left school 6 years ago nearly. So it's time ago now. But going through that,
I want to talk to someone, but the stuff I'm struggling with is too embarrassing for anyone to know. I hear that. And the thing is, Ronaldo, like, this is going to sound fucked up what I'm going to say, right? But when you meet someone, don't share anything. Like, when I say it, right? If you just have someone to talk to on some chill shit, on some, like, some calm shit, on some, we just be talking about random shit kind of thing, innit? That will mean more to you than you'll realize, innit? Like, you don't need to have to be close enough friends with someone, or not even close enough friends, not like that. But I mean it in terms of, like, you said there's stuff where people, you wouldn't want to reveal it to people. You can be close friends with someone and still have things you don't want to reveal to them. But being able to have a friend where you can just chill, talk about life, talk about shit in it, just talk about whatever. Talk about football, talk about sports, talk about whatever in it, talk about politics, whatever the fuck it is you want to talk about like reminiscing on childhood memories, whatever. You wouldn't even have to talk about stuff that's borderline embarrassing for you to feel a sense of like a sense of completeness. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have to necessarily dive into that type of shit. And it's okay because for me personally, I haven't fully dived into a lot of shit about me to my closest friends. And to be fair, a lot of them would find out about stuff like that through like watching, for example, this stream, or watching my mental health videos back in the day, or watching my mental health stream that I did like a month ago. People would find it out, but at the same time, like my friends know I do YouTube, but they don't watch my stuff consistently, which is fine. I don't ask them to. But there are times where it's like I wouldn't feel completely confident to talk about that kind of stuff, just because even though they're one of my best friends, it's not that type of dynamic we have. And I'm okay with that. And just being able to just talk to someone about random shit will automatically, not automatically, but it will help you heal your heart in terms of that type of shit. And that could be stuff where you either talk to a therapist, or if that's not the route for you, which for some people it isn't. It sounds fucked up, but just keep that shit hidden. Keep it hidden. If you don't feel like you'll be able to ever speak about it, keep it hidden for now. Because who knows how you'll feel 5 years down the line. Anything can happen, innit? Absolutely anything can happen down the line. So I would say for now, talk to people, but just not about anything that you don't want to talk about. Keep it away from that. Matter of fact, steer the conversation away. Just be able to have normal conversations with people about normal shit, and you will feel way better. Just about life, just about like you'll have someone to just message and just talk to and be on some chill shit. Because you never know. 5 years down the line, you could feel completely different about where you're at. You could be in a completely different spot and look back and be like, wow, why was I worrying so damn much? You know, like we never know what the future has in store for us, which is why I've learned. And somewhere, it's not even something that I found out. Someone had to teach me this. One of my best friends taught me this. You never know what's going to happen tomorrow. So live life with a purpose today. Wake up tomorrow, and whatever happens, happens. Don't stress over things you can't control. It's not like I learned that off my own merit. Someone had to teach me that. You know what I'm saying? If you don't speak to people IRL, there's a lot of anonymous online forums that might help you out. There's that as well, to be fair. You know what I'm saying? Spurs ID talent so atrocious. Yep. Yep. 100%. 100%.
If I didn't go through that, I wouldn't be here. Like, I wouldn't be here doing this. The only reason why I'm still here is because I know the darkest issues. Like I know where I was in the darkest spaces, and I know how it would have affected other people rather than me. And I'm like, I couldn't finish the job, sort of thing. Kind of what I'm alluding to. I couldn't do it.
That's why I'd say it does matter then, because like the lessons that you learn from then is what helps you push even 6 years later. Like the lessons I learned from like my experiences, some of the stuff that keeps me pushing. So especially like, and I saw Dave put in the chat, and it's like, especially now that it's Men's Mental Health Month and all that shit anyway, it's like, how much does that get promoted? It doesn't.
No,
And it's just one.
Yeah, what I was basically saying earlier. I have so many things I like to talk about, but I have this mental block, and the response might not be the most nice and all that. Yeah, so the best thing to do is just to not talk about it for now. That's it. Best thing to do is just to not talk about it for now. And yeah, it sounds fucked up because you're gonna have to live with all these like things where it's like, it's almost like a trauma, I guess. So like you'd always think about it and you'd want to say something. Best thing to do is not say shit. Don't say shit. Because if you have difficulties talking about it, the worst thing you'd want to do at that point is open up to the wrong person. So the best thing for you to do really is just work on yourself and just be okay with being able to communicate with people without talking about stuff like that. In my opinion, anyway. To be fair, you'd be able to probably speak to a therapist about it or speak to someone who's more qualified, and they'd probably give you a much better answer. But based on how I look at it, this is what I think. Don't open up at that point, innit? Because you might just not be ready on a maturity level to open up, which is perfectly fine because everyone matures differently. Everyone is different. It's normal. So what I would personally do, not talk about it at all. Try and be a bit more social and just talk to people on some normal levels. See if that brings me any sense of like heart relief or any type of just like mental relief or anything like that. If it doesn't, at that point, then you'd have to go seek therapy because there's something there. Honestly, there is something there. If Levy's a good businessman, he'd hire top scouts, effectively making more money. Yes, he would. But Levy is a bitch.
One of those things, yeah, it doesn't get promoted at all, and it's one of those things.
I feel like with that sort of thing, I think fair enough. It's all well and good having like an awareness month or something like that, but after that month's done, it just all gets swept under the carpet.
It does. Hey, thanks you. Words me on a lot, my guy, fam. And also, you can message me on Discord, bro. You can message me on Discord or you can message me on Instagram if you have it, man. Elijah.Tosi. Feel free to message me, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a fucking therapist, but if you just want to vent, you can message me, bro. Okay.
And then it's almost as if what we're going through doesn't matter.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
It's like,
and the thing is, oh no, sorry, go ahead. My fault.
No, go. Trust me, go.
I was gonna say is like it's literally men's mental health is almost like a reminder to men. It's not even like a message to women like, yo, men go through stuff. It's like when it comes to like women's mental health, or when it comes to like, for example, like it's also Pride Month as well. It's more like, or like even Black Lives Matter as well, or Black History Month, whatever. It's almost like it's a message to other people that are not part.
Damn, Mike's collar is fucked up, bro. Oh my, this is a silhouette of his head, fam. Nah, I gotta take a screenshot of this, bro. This is fucked. This is absolutely fucked, fam. This is absolutely fucked. What the hell, fam? It's literally this is like his collar is doing a try and fit the shape of his head, bro. What the hell? This is diabolical, fam. Alfie looks
like,
pissed
yo,
again.
This is something for us, you know. But when it comes to like men's mental health month, it's not a message to women like, yo, men go through stuff. It's more like men just remember that, you know what I'm saying, you have a month dedicated. It's almost like it's just a reminder to men that exists rather than a message broadcasted to the opposite gender, basically saying, yo, we go through shit as well. And that's where is why I feel like men's mental health month.
Look at this bitch. It's off the screen, fam. I'm taking another screenshot. This is insane. Bro, it's off the screen. Look, bro, like it goes below the screen, fam. This is insane. This is insane. It goes below the screen. What the fuck? Oh my god, mine's looking like a turtle up shit. Man, like Master Uguay, fam. He'll say, inner peace. Look at him right now, he's doing it. You must continue your journey without me. You know what I'm saying, bro? Get your ass back in that turtle, bro.
It's literally like
in that
the most important month for men, regardless of like race or anything like that, because like there's no really push and support for men going through stuff in it. And the reality is that there are some men who will cry consistently, or there's some men who are more emotional than others, and it's like they're shunned for it. Even if the person feels bad for shunning them for it, it's just a natural thing that they'll get shunned for it. And things like this, where it's like men don't really have like an out to say what they want to say unless it's with their friends. You know,
I just realized there's a reason why Mike's is doing this all the time. And I know because I've done it before, fam, because some of my collars are insane. Bro, he's got a droopy ass t-shirt and he's trying to fix the collar of it so it doesn't look crazy. Bro, I didn't even notice this at the time. But you know what? I can't be mad at it because sometimes I do the same shit, bro. I can't be
they
mad.
can't go to family, they can't go to a significant other if they have one. And even some friends might mock them for it as well. Even if it's joking, it might not be funny to the person who's getting joked about. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of people where it's like, yo, there's not really, it's men's mental health month, but where can they go? Who can they talk to? Like, they can't really do shit.
No, they
So
can't.
I just, yeah, I think more needs, I think more like support needs to be given to men in that aspect. Like, yo, this isn't just a
100%.
reminder that we go through shit. It should be a message to other, well, I guess the other gender or other genders, whatever people want to talk about it. But
Happy Pride Month to anyone celebrating, fam. Okay.
that's separate. It should be a reminder to the other gender that, yo, men do go through shit and there is issues that men have to go through.
And there's already like what you said there was important about them. No matter what type of like person you are, with race, whatever, like it's very important that this month is a thing. I don't like doing the whole thing of like just talking about something when it is that month in it. But at the same time, whenever somebody going to talk about it, it's the best opportunity to talk about it. Because I like talking about stuff or like keeping the same energy front of stuff throughout the whole time. It's like when someone dies, and it's like, what are we gonna do about gun and knife crime? It's like similar to that sort of thing where it's like we're only talking about it now because someone died, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think it's. I'm glad Russell Stocks, you said this, that the mental health video you did. I'm not going to elaborate. It's very uplifting. I put a short out about like mental health and stuff.
I watched
sort
it.
of, there's something about this, yeah. And it's like, what I will say, especially as a man, one, there's three very important things when it comes to mental health. One, look how far you've come. Look how far you've come.
Yeah.
Look what you are now. There's a lot of positives you can take from your life now if you have a roof over your head. Two, look at the people around you. There's a lot of people that do care about you, and if they don't, it's time to move on, and you'll be better. And listen, being on your own, if you're afraid of that, it's better than being with people that don't like you and don't really respect you as much as you should be.
True.
And the third thing is have a goal. Have a goal of some sort. Could be a 9-to-5 goal. Could be a hobby goal. Could be literally anything in the world. It could be a weight gain, weight loss. It could be literally anything. Those are the three things you've got to look at. Those are the three most important things. You see me.
He's spitting there. He's spitting right there. He's spitting right there. I mean, that's a very good like final message, pretty much, for the stream. Those are the three things, man. You know what I'm saying? Have a goal. I forgot the other two, but you man know it, bro. You man know it, bro. The most important thing: have a goal. Talk to people. You know what I'm saying, and always remember how far you've come. You know what I'm saying? It's literally them once. You'll never realize how far you've come until no Diddy, by the way. Safety pause, just in case. Just a chill safety pause. But you'll never know how far you've come until you look back and you see everything that's happened in it. You know what I'm saying? That's the moral of it. Big up Yasser, my guy, fam. You know what I'm saying? Big up, broski. But make sure you guys go show love to Yasser, man. He's almost at 400 subs in it. You know what I'm saying? Big up Hyper, fam. And we got Hyper as well. Had to go at dinner. I saw the sausages and mash. Fuck it hell. Fuck it hell, bro. Man said you swore sausages and mash. But show love to Yasser, man. He's almost at 400 in it. Give my broski last minute boost. I saw you doing translation and that. Is that what you're doing, Yasser? Man said you're better at translating than you are making videos. I hear it though. I hear it, Yasser, fam. Makes sense. But yes, what Max was saying was facts. Remember how far you've come. No Diddy, safety pause. Always have a goal. And remain social. Or at least try and carry on being social. You know what I'm saying? Always try and carry on being social. Because being social will save your damn life, bro. Because the only way you can make friends is if you're social. You know what I'm saying? They can't force friendships on you. You can't be forced into a friend group. Nothing like that, man. You gotta be at least somewhat social, so you gotta try your best, fam. Yeah, I hear it, Yasser, fam. My guy, bro. My guy. Well, yeah, I saw it, bro. I saw all of that, man. No cap. But that's the best, to be fair, that's the best advice. You know what I'm saying? Last minute call up for first team at North London Derby. Man, so you got the Alex Hunter treatment and that. I hear it, broski. Man got treated like Alex Hunter and that, fam. Last minute call up. You know what? Fair enough, bro. Fair enough, broski. I see you shining. I see you shining. I see you fucking shining, lad. I see you shining, bro. Oh, shit. Try not to overestimate problems, underestimate your ability to deal with a problem, or underestimate the support you have. That's also very good advice. That is also very good advice. Underestimating yourself is the easiest way to stay where you are in life, innit? You know what I'm saying? It really is. And it's okay to underestimate yourself at times, but you also have to have the mindset of you can accomplish this. Even if you don't think you will, you have to have the mindset of you can do it. Because you can have all the skill in the world, but if you don't believe you can achieve something, then it's runts, it's over. Goodbye, sayonara, au revoir. You know what I'm saying? All of that. All of that. I almost said sayonara again, fam. But you get the point. Even if you feel like it's unlikely, you have to have the mindset, or at least the approach of you can do it. Because even if you think it's unlikely, bro, it makes you an anime protagonist. You did what was very unlikely. You are an anime protagonist, my guy. That's what it is, man. Hey, big up AJ, fam, my guy, bro. How you doing, broski? How you doing, man? But yeah, even if you feel like you're unlikely to succeed, at least have the mindset of you can do it. Because if you have the skill set and all of that stuff, but you don't think you can do it, you're not gonna do it, man. It's that simple. It's that simple, man. The best thing to always do is act like you know. You know what I'm saying? Act like you know. That's what you're supposed to do, fam. Act like you MFing know, fam. Even if you don't know, you act like you do. Bro, why is my phone bugging? Sorry, my phone was bugging for a sec. What the hell? What the fuck? Okay, we're just making sure something didn't fuck up, innit? Alright, I'm not gonna go for too much longer, guys, innit? Because I can't lie, I'm tired as shit and I might fall asleep on stream.
I was bouncing around. Oh, that's the wrong phrase to use.
Yeah, bouncing around is crazy. Oh my god, pause. I have a complex relationship with mental health, but I made peace with it. No point focusing on what can't be controlled. I mean, it can be controlled, but I do understand where you're coming from, though. You need to tell yourself positive things, but you have to be real. You can't tell yourself bad things because you'll feel worse. It creates a downward spiral. Literally. And I don't even mean it in terms of being deluded. I don't even mean it in terms of like making or giving yourself the mindset that you can do anything. Because you can't do anything. No cap, you can't. You can't fly. No matter how much you believe, you can't fly. But as long as your goals are realistic, and that would be the problem as well, and stop bullying, bro. Yes, there has been a lot of pauses. But if your goals are realistic in terms of you can actually do them, like for example, my goal, now that I've hit 1K, my goal is to hit 10K. Yes, it's unrealistic, sure, but it's actually something that can be attained. Like, I can actually hit 10,000 subs. Whether it's unlikely or not to, I can do it. Because when I started YouTube, I thought it unlikely I'd hit 1,000, but I did it. So, yeah, it's going to happen. But even if I feel like my content isn't on that level yet, bro, I'm going to get better, fam. You know what I'm saying? It's just the mindset you got to have. Like, honestly, this whole, like, I see people talking about manifestation, all that shit. That's some bullshit. Don't listen to that shit. I'm manifesting this, I'm manifesting that. Hey, look. Shut up. You are an infestation. No cap. You're an infestation. I'm not trying to hear that shit where people just sit on their ass, not do shit, and then pray and hope for a fucking miracle. That's what these man do. Don't do that. Even if you feel like you're not good enough, have the mindset that you will get it done. And yes, you'll fail and there'll be bumps in the road like everyone else. Unless they have a lot of money or cheating or just very lucky. You're going to have bumps in the road. It's normal. But what will happen is you learn from the mistakes. You become better. You train yourself up. And it could be for anything, whether you're struggling to talk to people, whether you're struggling to learn a new skill, whether you're trying to aspire something in your private life, where if you're trying to get a promotion, whatever it is, you're gonna get bumps in the road, and you're gonna have to learn from them and get better. It's that simple, man. It's that simple.
But I was going around friendship groups quite a lot, but not on purpose. But in school, it was like finding my type of person because of I had a victim mindset of like I was being disrespected all the time, and at times I was, but because I was being disrespected so much, I felt like everyone was disrespecting me. But no, that wasn't the case. So I kept leaving in between different kinds of people and stuff. I then like just found my permanent friendship group when I kind of left school, sort of thing. They were already always around me, but I just got to spend more time with them due to me leaving school and stuff. And then I found them, sort of thing. I have different friends from different things, but I don't see these people anymore because life goes on. We are all growing up in the same age bracket. Where
this is normal. Also, people will be in your life. You'll be cool with them, speaking with them every day, and then, bro, 5 months, 6 months down the line, you ain't speaking. Bro, I had this guy in sixth form. I was cool with him. We were speaking every damn day, playing games after school, like 2K and shit. Like, bro, we were cool. Like, that was bro. Like, a year after sixth form, nigga unfriended me on Instagram and everything, bro. Unfollowed me, all that shit. You know what I did? I unfollowed him back and I kept it pushing, bro. Oh, well. Life goes on, innit? Some people, they're just meant to stick around. Some people, they're there temporarily while you have shared like mutual interests. Afterwards, when you go separate ways, there ain't no reason for them to talk to you. Life goes on. It's that simple, bro. Some people, fam, they're just temporaries. Some people are permanents, innit? So don't get too attached. If people decide that they don't want to be around you now that you don't have common interests, common mutual interests, then fuck them. Fuck them. No cap. Fuck them.
We're all gonna have different things going through our lives, etc. So like the shit happens. But when I had the right people around me, I was able to get my head straight and go with the goals I needed to go with, set my life the way I want it to be, sort of thing. And I'm getting there, and we're all getting there. You're never gonna be 100% happy, especially as a man, because you always strive to do better. As a man, you always. I'm not saying women don't. I'm just speaking from a man's perspective. I'm saying men do this because I can't speak from a woman's perspective directly. As a man, you always strive to do better, so you're never 100% happy. You always have to provide for someone. You always have to provide for yourself. You always have to provide in terms of for your own future and for the present now. Organizing both is very difficult in itself. It's very good to have a goal, then know when it's the right time to take a break, etc. So that's what I would say as well. And it's very,
Speaking of breaks, fam.
Like, people always...
Speaking of breaks, fam, I'm tired as a motherfucker, fam. No kizzy, I'm tired of shit. Alright, speaking of breaks, I'm about to deadass fall asleep on cam, fam. You know what I'm saying? So I'm probably gonna end up ending stream here, bruv. I'm fucking tired. I am tired. I need to sleep, fam. Because, yeah, I'll be real. The thing is, right, we're 20 minutes in. I feel like genuinely we could cover the next part of it in another part of the convo, innit? But let me know, if you're in the Discord, let me know if you guys fuck with this episode, or let me know in the comments of this stream or whatever the fuck. Let me know if you fuck with the late night convos, and we will carry on this shit, no cap, fam, because I enjoy doing this. I enjoy talking about life. Seems like you guys enjoy talking about life as well, just shit in general. Fam, let me know if you guys enjoy this shit, man. Maybe I'll get a couple guests for a talk. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not. I don't know, fam. I don't know, man. I definitely fuck with them. Pause. Ain't no pause, man. I do know what you mean. I know the context, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we will definitely keep these going. It's been too long since I've done a little convo before bed. So now I'm actually going to end stream and go straight to bed. No kizzy. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate there's no one to raid because everybody is enjoying their life, innit? Let me know about the music. Yeah, man. I don't know when I'll even do it, Dino. It'll be sometime off, like, randomly. It'll be a thing where, like, it could be, like, a couple months, and then I'll hit you up out of nowhere, or next time you're on stream, I'll just let you know. So just be ready, innit? Just be ready, because I don't know. I don't know when it's gonna happen. So but yeah, we will definitely work together. No cap, we will do something. But chat, I love you all. Ain't nobody to raid, so I'm gonna if I beat AK Manto, can you play it? Maybe. I'm not promising anything, and that's only because I'm pussy. So yeah, guys. In fact, you know what? I should really check if people are live in it just in case, innit? But at the same time, I don't think no one's live. Nah, no one's live. I was gonna say if Imran was live, I would have sent you a lot to I's channel, but he's not live. So yeah, fam. Appreciate you guys. I love you all, man. Thanks to everyone. Thanks for Paul for the super chats as well. I will see you hopefully tomorrow. If my streak ends tomorrow, I'll see you Friday. Love you all. Take care.